Salve gente, benvenuti o ben ritrovati, ma come sempre e specialmente ben ritrovati su Dogma 2. Siamo in viaggio verso sud perché voglio prendere la classe Archer Mago.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's all to be found while we're here?
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Bene, stiamo andando giù. Ci accampiamo pure. Bistecca stagionata. Ma un po' di verdure no. Sempre solo ciccia?
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours sleep?
Agreed. We ought to give ourselves a chance to recover if we continue on our journey.
Ce lo dice pure, eh?
Come to think of it,
Oi! You're not planning on going in there, are you?
Ma è una donna? Oh,
You're better off turning back. That cavern is not for mortal feet to tread. 'Tis a maze, with monsters round every wretched corner. I dare say none could pass through those tunnels and live to tell the tale. Crying shame 'tis. Few's the merchant who can cross yon bridge.
c'è poco da fare. C'è poco da fare. È un lago questo? Sito di scavo.
an obstacle blocks our way. Perhaps we might remove it by force?
If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
We must not let down our guard.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
You overtax yourself at your own peril.
a knack for combining materials that I hope you'll find useful. I'll craft what I can using what's...
Oho!
It is hard to find my footing in this darkness.
Accenditi la lampada, ciccia mia. Che è sto rumore?
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this
Ah,
along.
ma c'è un grifone
We
qua
can't expect
sotto.
gleaming treasures round every corner.
As a matter of fact, curious thing, one of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
Fascinating.
C'era una ceppa.
Methinks we can move this boulder if we work together.
Shall we set it rolling? Here we go again.
We must focus on finding victory, whatever our discomfort.
Have my protection.
I am honored.
Mazza che salto! Fatemi abbassare un po' perché sennò non si capisce una ceppa. Che salto che ha fatto!
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. I shall not fail you.
Mi sono fatto male pure io?
Might I be of assistance?
Così era più semplice. Ma invece...
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
Ah, yes. That sounds familiar. When charged, be sure to avoid open flames. I grant you roaring flame.
Sbaglio pulsante quando mi vedete così, eh?
Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle?
If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I be of assistance?
Io dico no, ma utilizzala prima la magia. C'è un punto esclamativo. Guardate,
Let me get that.
Oh, bravo. C'è ancora il punto esclamativo? Perché? Vabbè, sta bene là, andiamo.
Prepare yourself.
Flame will accomplish little against this foe.
Over here, if you would.
Che differenza c'è tra il ferro del nord e il ferro del sud?
We've little need for a campsite at present.
Stavo accampato ogni 5 minuti.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors.
$5.000.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow. And mind the ceiling.
Oh, 'twas but a trick of the light. Behold the view. The entire landscape lies before us.
The scenery of Batal is wondrous to behold. Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here.
Chi te l'ha chiesto?
So there is to be an unveiling. I'm curious to see how the sculpture turned out. Shall we attend, Master? Follow me. I will guide you to the location.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Over here, if you please.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. Well done!
Ti attaccano pure dietro le spalle. Che bravi. Beh, giustamente.
Over here, if you would.
Best will do.
Yes, of course. I see it now.
Che bella sta caverna.
The Cypress's armor is hard as rock. Our weapons shan't pierce it, so we'll have to remove it or adjust our range.
I doubt ice will be of any use against it. That was careless. Know your limits.
Dici? Cuprolite, non è che sia cacca secca. Dai, com'è?
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
Sì. Dite tutti così.
Such treasures are seldom found.
How exciting. My heart is fit to burst.
Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
Might we remove this hindrance somehow?
If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I be of assistance?
Una volta capito il trucco.
Heed your senses. If aught feels out of place, it could very well be a trap.
Remain alert, and naught shall catch us by surprise.
Ed è pure divertente. $10.000. Ah, beh, già, è vero. Tanto sono tutte collegate, quindi. Ciao, boh. Non lo so. Qua sotto, forse. Ah. Di lì non si sale.
One can see far to the distance from here.
Twould be a good place to take stock of our surroundings.
Indeed, you are correct.
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Might I be of assistance? Grazie, master!
I will protect you. Let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
I mislike it here. Peril seems to lurk around every corner.
Caution is wise. Overcaution is foolish.
Mi è successo una cosa del genere sull'1.
Where you do not lose your footing.
Balance is key. Boldness and caution are required in equal measure here.
È deficiente. È deficiente qualcuno? Eh? È alta?
With a ferry stone in hand, we can travel wheresoever we please.
It is not an item to be squandered.
I will finish this here and now.
C'è una pelle durissima poi.
Here we go again.
We fight. To arms.
By all means.
Siamo usciti?
Pray, allow me to open your chest.
Gloria imminente?
Out of the cave at last.
Such dark depths take their toll on the spirit.
Right you are.
Siamo usciti dalla caverna. Vediamo un po', mappa. Bene, bene, bene.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Ah, quindi era l'isola vulcanica io.
you want? I'm in no mood to have my ear talked on. My back's afire. I can scarce talk for the pain. Mind, I wouldn't say no to some wildflowers, if you happen to have any with you. A handful of those, and I could prepare a poultice that'd help me make it home.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
At last we...
What is it now? Unless you brought me some wildflowers, I'd prefer to be left alone. Well, that was most kind of you. My thanks for the trouble. Right, here goes naught. Relief at last. I was beginning to fear that I'd be stuck here for the rest of my days.
Beh, non è che ce n'hai poi tanti, eh?
I've a mind to thank you, sir. Would you look in on me at my home? I live nearby. There aren't too many houses out here, so you'll find it soon enough, I expect.
Sir Gustavo spoke of a reward for our efforts. Shall we call upon him at his home?
Guarda che qua,
Follow me. I will guide you to the location.
Ci facciamo la nottata. Niente ciccia, vabbè, pazienza.
I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
'Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises.
Devi fare il giro.
Should your pack grow over full, have no fear. Light.
Repu 38.
As a matter of fact,
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it.
Over here, if you please.
Sì, lo vedo, non sono uno scemo.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
No, come ci arriva, poi te lo dirò.
This way, Master.
Fai silenzio. No.
Over here, if you would.
Allora, lui è 35 e abusa, sì.
A troubling rumour has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness fools can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all.
I? Beg pardon, sir, but
Un'elfa!
Forgive me, dear. I forgot to tell you. I asked this good sir to look in on me.
oh, not this again. How many times have I begged you not to bring strangers into our home?
I know, dear, but this one's a kindly sort. Brought me the wildflowers I needed to make it home when I threw out my back.
'Tis always one reason or another, isn't it? And has it e'er ended well for us? Not once. Mark my words, no one wanders this far out unless they are running from something.
This one's different, I promise you. You've heard tell of the Arisen, have you not? The hero who travels far and wide to track and fell the dragon.
Beh, fino ad ora neanche un drago ho affrontato, per fortuna.
Oh? So this stranger claims to be the Arisen? Believe what you will, but expect no hospitality from me. You may tend to our guest yourself.
You will have to forgive my wife. She has her reasons for being mistrusting, but you deserved a warmer welcome than that. Now let me fetch your reward. Wait here a moment.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Here we are.
Oh! Fie! My back! I've done it in again!
Ghost stuffer, when will you learn to be more gentle with yourself?
Oh, hold your tongue! All the gentleness in the world won't stop the hurt from coming on when 'twill. It's only got worse of late. There's naught for it but to make for the curative spring.
In your state, you'll ne'er reach it. And that's to say nothing of the monsters that haunt the roads out there. They'll be on you in a moment if they see you limping along on your own. Oh, would that I could take you to the spring myself, but alas,
Don't even think on it, my dear. I'd not ask that of you, knowing how crowded places of that ilk make you feel.
È un'elfa.
But what are we to do? I fear for you, my love. The hot spring over on the island encampment would do my husband a world of good, but the way is treacherous for an injured man on his lonesome.
Fear not. You'll have your reward. I just need to sit still a moment. You'd be willing to accompany me all that way?
Eh sì, anche perché serve pure a me.
You see, my dear, what did I tell you? The Arisen's
No, non ce l'ha il cuore, quello è il punto. Ce l'ha il drago al cuore.
Don't be a fool, Ghost Stuffer. You have barely spoken to this person. What if you were being deceived? Did you think of that?
Come. Surely there are far more clever lies to tell if one's intent is to swindle. I'm not sure I can afford to refuse aid, so...
So be it then. 'Tis plain your mind's made up.
We'd best be along. My back isn't like to fix itself.
Pray see my husband safely to the encampment. I shall await your return.
One wakestone shard is a mere rock, but combined, they can work miracles.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
Come, I'll lead the way.
Magma scales! There!
Ice is our ally against such fiends.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Questi prima non c'erano. Questi prima non c'erano.
Tremendous work!
Let us try for the same result with our next attack. Over here, if you please.
Dai, su. Ci siamo quasi. A breve sblocco l'archer mago. Dai, dai, dai. Goblin.
You've been doused in oil! You must steer clear of fire!
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment.
Ti frizza, vedi? Beh.
Tis frightfully warm here. The result of volcanic activity, I expect.
Remain focused. A clouded mind shall serve you poorly in an ambush.
Over here, if you would.
Questa è una cosa interessante. Lo scarabeo dorato.
I'll take that. My apologies. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Over here, if you please. I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
Si vede una ceppa.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
We've been opening. Focus your attacks.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Understood. Well done, Master.
Dai, 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 dai.
Over here, if you would. Keep on them, Marina. Now strike them down.
We are at our best when we combine our strength. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Sardi. La roba che c'aveva sto tizio.
Oh, what does this say? Shall we take a closer look? Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration. Over here, if you please. As your pack becomes heavier, so too does your step. Perchance.
Ammazza un libro quanto pesa. Che è sta roba? Scaglia oscura?
You ought to let a few things go. Putting that aside, oft do we call on you.
Ma pensa un po'. Era qui, la cava. Isola vulcano e accampamento, guarnigione dei cavalieri di Batal. Ah no, così.
Over here, if you would.
Andiamo a svuotarci, ciccio.
You're no soldier, are you? I expect your journey was a long one then. I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake beneath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least.
Guarda la roba che mi portavo appresso.
Always a pleasure.
'Tis this way.
Ah, mo sì.
Greetings, Sir Arisen. Have you come to enjoy the waters of the
Come
curative
cacchio ha
spring
fatto a
itself?
arrivarci?
The injury I sustained in Her Majesty's defense is healing steadily. Yet 'twill be some time before I am ready to leave. Though I am grateful for this opportunity to convalesce, I grow restless, as there is a matter I wish to investigate post-haste. I wish to know the identity of the villain who orchestrated the attempt on the Empress's life. The rogue you captured has been questioned at length, but last I heard has yet to reveal this information. Methinks you might fare... So, the brigand claims to have been employed by the coral snakes. Interesting. Whoever is truly behind this has covered their tracks well. But if Her Majesty is to be protected, we must flush the betrayer out at all costs. Might I beg a moment of your time, sir? What I'm about to reveal is known only to a select few in all Batal. I trust you. During his interrogation, the brigand let slip that another assassin would be sent to kill in the name of caution. Her Majesty has taken up residence in a location known only to me. There she will remain till with Her Majesty safe, and the knowledge of the coral snake's involvement under our belt. Yes, Sir Arisen. I mean to draw the villain who set this scheme in motion out of the shadows in which they live. My plan is thus. You will inform the coral snakes of the Empress's location. A false one, of course. Tell them that you have her in your custody, and that if they wish to confirm her identity, they must come to the empty abode south along Flamebearer Palace for you.
It seems we'll have to offer the brigand more gold to get him to talk. 'Tis galling, but the truth is worth the cost.
Right you are.
We've arrived. Just...
That's like to make me sick, it is. Still, there's not a swig of newt lick I can't fix, I always say. Boy there, come at a fine time, you have. Care for a rotten egg? 'Twas soft boiled right here in the hot spring. 'Tis mostly sand, won't kill you anymore. You're a bold one. Here you are.
Time for a few sips.
At last, I've ne'er seen a more welcome sight. This spring here has been visited since times of eld for its curative properties. I only hope to be able to ease the ache in my back.
Beh, di acqua ne prendi in abbondanza anche senza.
I'll go have my soak now, if 'tis all the same to you.
Perché non te lo sta già facendo una doccia, qua.
Fretting over how long I've been gone. Ooh, it twinges a bit.
'Twould seem I owe you a debt of gratitude and an apology. True to your word, you have seen my husband safely to the spring.
Ah, ecco, lei è un arcermago, vedi?
I was so afeared for his well-being, I couldn't bring myself to sit at home, waiting, wondering. So I followed you at a distance, though now I see I needn't have. My husband and I are met with persecution everywhere we turn, see? More than one village we thought to call home has driven us away. That is why we live in so far-flung a place. Gaustaffer can bear the judgment well enough, but I cannot. You, at least, have proven deserving of our trust. My husband was right about you. You are a kind...
Non ce l'ha un cuore, mannaggia Eva. Ma lo sapete che la Risi, il drago gli fotte il cuore?
I shall
Mannaggia.
not soon forget this good turn.
Fa male sentire ste parole.
You are welcome to visit us again, if your travels should happen to take you as far as our abode. I would fain lend you my skills as magic archer maester. And I'm certain my husband would be only too glad to take up his blacksmith's
Ah,
hammer
ecco
for your
perché,
sake.
perché lei è un elfo e lui è un nano.
Svalkuyuna was the magic archer maester of...
Short though our acquaintance may be, your kindness and sincerity earn my respect. And so, to aid you in your duty, I would grant you this technique, my most guarded secret as maester of my art.
Greetings. Its healing waters draw upon the volcano's natural heat. Always a pleasure.
Questo ti curirà gli acciacchi. Ah già, perché lei è una donna. Quindi i giapponesi fanno ste cose? Non senso. Visto che c'era arrivato. Che tipo di censura? Ma questo è nuovo?
Anendone faluntena, non falasmir anomollis.
Volin. Un elfo uomo che entra dentro al bagno delle donne. Che
Nothing like a
bravo.
soak in the spring to cure one's battle aches. What say you, master? Shall we set out at once?
That's still. There's not a swig of nootlick I can't fix. Boy there, come at a fine time. Care for a rotten egg? 'Twas soft boiled, right? Yeah, but.
Andiamo a cambiare classe. Allora, non c'ha armeria.
Let me get that.
You're no soldier. I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake beneath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head.
Un racconto di frecce e magia, le basi della lotta, gli archer maghi. Gli archer maghi non solo infliggono alterazioni di stato e danni elementali, ma i loro archi magici donano loro anche tutta una serie di abilità che possono usare per aiutare e curare gli alleati. Ah, vedi, questa è interessante. Essi si ritrovano però in svantaggio negli scontri ravvicinati, ma non mi dire. È necessario e necessitano di flessibilità e di strategia. Ecco perché mi piace. Questa classe è riservata agli Arisen. Agganciare i bersagli. Premi RB mentre l'arco magico. Per tendere l'arco magico, che non tende, ma comunque. E agganciare i bersagli all'interno del mirino. Rilascia poi RB e c'ho la ghiatta davanti. Amore, ti sposti, amore. Lo so che sei venuta adesso, però dai, su. Su. Muovi il fondoschiena. Brava, tesoro. Rilascia poi per colpire i nemici agganciati. Quando nel mirino ci sono più bersagli. verrà data la precedenza a quelli più vicini al suo centro. Ah, ecco, questo al primo mancava la cosa. Il massimo di bersagli colpibili e il numero di frecce scadiate dipende dall'abilità utilizzata. Scocco rapido. Premi X per usare scocco rapido, tirando te frecce a corto raggio dritto davanti a te. Tra la scarsa portata e la rapidità che lo distinguono, scocco rapido è perfetto per difendersi da nemici che si sono avvicinati più del dovuto. Cambia mira. Amore, ti sposti per favore. No, dai, su, non lasciarti sul microfono. Scusa. Guarda te, Basta sto fondoschiena. Premi Y per usare cambia mira e cambiare l'aggancio in uso quando l'arco magico viene teso. Puoi scegliere tra raffica a ventaglio, la quale colpisce più nemici o più bersagli su una vasta area. Questo lo utilizzavo parecchio io sull'1. O tiro concentrato, il quale prende di mira un'area più limitata. Usali in maniera strategica per occuparti dei nemici. Alla meglio. Sì. Non c'ho niente, ci. Armi equipaggiabili, archi magici. Solo la Risen può eccellere in questa classe, che combina i migliori attacchi a distanza per sconfiggere con flessibilità tattica molteplici nemici da lontano. Allora, lista di capacità: sostentamento, voracità, fruttuosità, carisma, sollecitudine. Saetta congelante. Tatatatan, quanto è bello. Sfera infuocata. Freccia rianimante. Scaglia una freccia benedetta dalla magia che rianima le pedine cadute quando è completamente carica. Se scoccata troppo presto, la freccia ripristina invece la salute degli alleati colpiti. Ah! Standard, premi il tasto assegnato, raffica, a ventaglio, tiro concentrato, premi il tasto assegnato, poi premi di non rilasciare B. Freccia tempestiva. Aumenta i danni inflitti con raffica, a ventaglio e tiro concentrato se scoccati nel momento in cui l'arco è completamente teso. Mentre utilizzi raffica, a ventaglio o tiro concentrato, premi RB al momento l'arco è completamente teso. Aveva chiesto del vino il ciccio, vero?
Much obliged.
Seeing your arrows sail overhead shall bolster my morale tenfold. And make our enemies tremble.
'Tis a vocation requiring peerless dexterity.
You're no soldier. I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over you.
Forza 165, magia 310. Wow, amore, lo so che sei buona, però dai, su, su.
Well, at least. Much obliged. You're no soldier. I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head. At least. Always a pleasure.
Ah no, vero, devo impostare l'abilità, porca.
You're no soldier. I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least.
Saetta del martirio. Scaglia una freccia magica estremamente potente al costo di ridurre la salute massima. La quantità di salute sacrificata determina la potenza. La barra di perdita si accumula durante la carica.
Much obliged.
I've weapons to sell. But is that really what you came out here for? I've been getting so few customers, you see. Truth be told, I'm of half a mind to pack up and leave, what with the volcano growing more active of late as well.
Sì, vabbè, che mi interessa a me? Soffio del drago. Mazzata. 530. Ascesa solare. Cappuccio del confidente. Bello. Coppa millenaria. Calzamaglia del mercenario. Pure questa è buona. Calzamaglia cremi, sì. Manto della capitana. No, questo magari pure no. Manto del dovere. Mantello della supremazia. No? Allora incominciamo. Occhi inquietanti, eh? Ah, vedi? Pure lo stregone. 38.000. Beh. Tocca fare un po' di svendita. Ritorniamo a noi. Ne ho abbastanza di soldi. $1940, compra. Andiamo con calzamaglia del mercenario. Calzamaglia Cremisi. Beh, le medaglie magiche si prendono dai golem, quindi. A posto!
Much obliged. I cannot wait to put this new equipment to use.
Let us use it well, that it might prove a worthy investment.
È tutto in rovina?
I've an inkling this place will yield a rarity or two.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
Still, there's no boy there. Come up here for a rotten egg. 'Twas soft boiled right here in the hot spring. Brought me some newt liquor, have ye? Many thanks, Cos. Don't mind if I do. Aye, that's the stuff. There's naught finer than a gulp of newt liquor. After a hot bath, 'tis bliss. But I'll need me a nibble to go with my glug. Down the hatch. Aye, this is a dream come true, 'tis. Suppose you deserve aught for your trouble. Here you are, cuz. A soft-boiled egg, specially prepared right here in the hot spring.
Mayhap if we bring Sir Lamond more new liquor, he will tell us all elsewhere.
Are you quite certain of that?
Devo portargli più liquori di salamandra? Il sblocco. Ah, beh, so dove comprarlo.
Hold on a moment. I'll be needing my fee before you go in.
Tis really coming down.
Take heart. The worst it can do is drench our equipment.
Allora, vediamo un po'. Missioni. Passa informazioni ai serpenti di corallo. Consegna lettera di richiesta Ernesto all'accampamento dell'isola vulcanica. Sì, ma a chi? Ah, è sulla strada? Quindi devo andare verso nord. Voglio andare a casa. A casa perché?
There, master! Knackers!
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
That's what. One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
You may call me Ernesto. I have been charged with overseeing the patrols here on Volcanic Island. I'm afraid I cannot allow you to simply wander about as you please. Might I inquire as to what brings you here? You came all the way out here to deliver this to me? 'Twas most generous of you, sir. Now, pray, grant me a moment to pen a missive of my own. There you are. Would you be so kind as to deliver this to a man by the name of Barbas? You will find him in the Agamen ruins, not far from here. Do this, and the author of that letter shall be afforded refugee status. I trust you understand the importance of this task.
Let us see this delivered.
If your pack grows over full, simply ask me to sell off your surplus items. I'll have the dolphin.
Cioè, ma questo è spunto da nulla, mi viene a rompere le Bene, ho cambiato classe, devo soltanto imparare a utilizzarla.
A ballista. This could grant us an edge in battle, if we use it well. Stay with me. Oh, it's right there.
Look out, Teresa! We're under attack!
Rally! Reinforcements have come to aid our foe.
This ends here!
Take care where you place your feet. A sharp incline is as light to throw us off balance as 'tis our enemies.
Halt not! The foe shall soon be vanquished!
A tide of battle will turn in an instant. Let us send this quickly.
facile. Non è facile perché l'ho appena cambiata classe, quindi fare tutto sto coso. Mi è venuta un'idea malsana. Ah no, non ci si può arrivare. O forse sì.
A ballista is a ranged weapon.
It is not how we use this, but when that counts. I imagine it would be most beneficial in combat.
Very well. I shall return.
Allora, visto che
What to do? What to do?
che si fa? Come che si fa?
Sunset draws near.
We shall have to be all the more vigilant.
Someone ought to put a stop to this.
You're no soldier, are you? I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake beneath a blanket of ash. I can give you...
Freccia implacabile. Scaglia una freccia magica che vola all'impazzata e acquista potenza rimbalzando sui muri, efficace negli spazi ristretti. Sì, me la ricordo questa. È una figata. Saetta sedativa. Freccia incandescente. Ah, pensa un po'. Freccia assorbi energia. Scaglia una freccia stregata che ruba la salute ai nemici sul suo cammino e la dona alle pedine, alle ale. Più bersagli colpisce, maggiore sarà la salute recuperata. È meglio della saletta del martirio. Vista telescopica. Estende il raggio di aggancio quando si utilizza raffica o ventaglio o tiro concentrato. Vista da segugio. Aumenta il numero massimo di bersagli agganciabili quando si utilizza raffica a ventaglio o tiro concentrato. Sostentamento. Aumenta la difesa fisica e la difesa magica delle pedine nel tuo gruppo.
Roof over your head at least.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
No, è calato il sole. Bene, gente, direi che per oggi è quanto. Mi sono divertito.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
Se ci fosse qui nell'accampamento un punto dove tornare rapidamente sarebbe fantastico.
Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
Quindi devo, prima di tornare indietro, farmi tutto questo un bel giretto qui. E vedere cosa si può fare, cosa c'è da fare. Oh. Comunque, cioè, non mi pare proprio un accampamento, cioè, pare più...
This is my first time clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover it.
Perché tuo padrone è una testa di sega.
Best quality is so much. I sleep on my woes, may have well.
This worrying's giving me an achy back.
Life's been pretty kind to me.
Buttali via.
This worrying's giving me an achy back.
A common reward, frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Oh, bene.
Evidently, 'tis a contraption that allows for travel betwixt 2 points. That does sound convenient.
This seems useful. 'Twould be a shame not to employ it to our advantage.
È qui che volevo venire. Bene. Salutiamoci qua. Vediamo un po' com'è quest'area, se c'è da fare qualcosa e poi vediamo. C'è una marea di missioni. Alla prossima, bella a tutti. Ciao.